Welcome back, chess enthusiasts. Today, we will delve deep into the French defense. But, before this, let me tell you that we post a new opening every week on this channel, so, if you want to become a pro chess player, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification button. Now let's get started. The French defense is a solid and strategic opening for black that begins with the move 1. White, e4. Black, e6. By playing e6, black immediately establishes a strong presence in the center, preparing to support a pawn on d5. The key idea behind this move is for black to control the central squares and restrict white's pawn breaks. One of the main characteristics of the French defense is the potential for an isolated queen's pawn, IQP, structure. This occurs when black's d-pawn is traded or captured, leaving a pawn on d4 without any friendly pawns on adjacent files. The IQP can lead to dynamic play, as black can focus on attacking the isolated pawn while white aims to use it as a source of central control. Let's explore some popular variations within the French defense. Tarrasch variation. After 1. White, e4. Black, e6. 2 white plays, d4. Black, d5. Black has several options. Wenauer variation. After 1. White, e4. Black, e6. 2 white, d4. Black, d5. 3 white, knight c3. Black, bishop b4. Black pins the knight on c3 and puts pressure on white's position. This variation leads to sharp and tactical positions, as both players often strive for dynamic counterplay. Exchange variation. After 1. White, e4. Black, e6. 2 white, d4. Black, d5. 3 white captures with x5, white captures on d5, resulting in an exchange of pawns. This variation simplifies the position and leads to more strategic middle game structures. Advance variation. After 1. White, e4. Black, e6. 2 white, d4. Black, d5. 3 white, e5. White immediately pushes the pawn to e5, aiming to gain space and limit black's pawn breaks. Black must carefully plan pawn breaks like c5 or f6 to challenge white's central control. Classical variation. After 1. White, e4. Black, e6. 2 white, d4. Black, d5. 3 white, knight c3. Black, knight f6. Black develops the knight to f6, targeting the e4 pawn and preparing to challenge white's central control. This variation often leads to complex middle game positions with rich strategic and tactical possibilities. Rubinstein variation. After 1. White, e4. Black, e6. 2 white, d4. Black, d5. 3 white, knight d2. Black captures with dx e4. 4 white recaptures with knight x e4. Black, knight d7 is played. Black aims for solid development and often looks to trade pieces. Bern variation. After 1. White, e4. Black, e6. 2 white, d4. Black, d5. 3 white, knight c3. Black, knight f6. 4 white, bishop g5. Black captures with dx e4. 5 white recaptures with knight x e4. Black, bishop e7 is played. Black voluntarily gives up the e4 pawn to gain piece activity. These were some common variations of the French defense. Now let's move to some less common variations which allow you to experiment new tactics in the world of chess. McCutcheon variation. After 1. White, e4. Black, e6. 2 white, d4. Black, d5. 3 white, knight c3. Black, knight f6. 4 white, bishop g5. Black, bishop b4 is played. Black aims for an active piece play and pawn breaks. King's Indian attack. After 1. White, e4. Black, e6. 2 white, d4. Black, d5. 3 white, knight c3. Black, knight f6. 4 white, e5. Black, knight fd7. 5 white, knight f3. Black, c5. 6 white captures with dx c5. Black plays knight c6. Black challenges white's central pawn structure. Steinitz variation. After 1. White, e4. Black, e6. 2 white, d4. Black, d5. 3 white, knight c3. Black, knight f6. 4 white, e5. Black, fd7. 5 white, f4. Black, c5. 6 White Knight f3, Black Knight c6 is played. Black aims for counterplay against White's pawn center. Gummered variation. After 1. White, e4. Black, e6. 2 White, d4. Black, d5. 3 White Knight c3, Black Knight f6. 4 White e5, Black Knight fd7. 5 White f4, Black c5. 6 White Knight f3, Black Knight c6. 7 White Bishop e3 is played. Black looks to challenge White's central pawn structure. Now it's your time to play some different variations and let me know in the comment section. The French defense offers a solid and flexible choice for players who enjoy strategic maneuvering and positional battles. It provides opportunities for both sides to demonstrate their understanding of pawn structures, piece activity, and planning. By studying the various variations and understanding the underlying ideas, players can become proficient in handling the complexities of the French defense. These variations represent some of the popular and well-studied lines within the French defense. Each variation offers its own unique strategic ideas and plans, allowing players to choose the one that suits their style and preferences. It's worth noting that the French defense is a dynamic opening, and new variations and ideas continue to emerge as chess theory evolves. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Happy gaming!